For every entrepreneur, there's a blueprint followed purposely to have them move closer to their goals. As for Good Leisure Farm, they adopted the white meat, which is a direction for their incubation programs. Good Leisure Farm Managing Director explains why they embraced the white meat value chain linkage system.
White meat, that is rabbits, chicken, fish, turkeys and pigs, takes a short time to grow and to earn an income. And once you engage in white meat of optimal numbers, you make profit in the first cohort. Thirdly, white meat is consumed mainly by people of middle class, giving them an opportunity to buy from those who produce it and share the wealth that they have. Fourthly, white meat is healthy and nutritious.
Considering the wealth creation journey, they thought that this is the best path which the youth can navigate towards their development.
We chose white meat for the young people because it requires very little space compared to other enterprises. And we have gone ahead to devise technologies that enable us to use the aerial space to run these enterprises. As we do the white meat value chain linkage, we noticed that it was important for us to accumulate enough knowledge, skills, and update whatever knowledge is up there.
For all the 6 nodes on the track, Goodlight explains the role of each node in the system.
The feeder is responsible for producing low-cost feeds. We are into silage making, silage from maize, silage from potato. We are into the raising of protein insect. We are into the use of technologies like hydroponics so as to increase the volume of food available. Secondly, the group of feeders is also in charge of producing medicinal and aromatic herbs and spices. These are very important. They add and improve the taste of our meat. Again, the different herbs and spices are used by our youth agripreneur health promoter to produce products like soap, and we can confidently say they have essence that is purely organic. The third involvement of the youth agripreneur feeder is raising market gardens, mainly for vegetables that we use in our salad. The next node of our value chain is the youth agripreneur producer. These accumulate knowledge and skills of being able to raise the white meat. These later require markets, and we have a node which is the youth agripreneur marketer. These are in charge of identifying markets for the products of the feeders and the producers. So the marketers help us to organize the market both at village level and in the community.
She continues to explain the other nodes' roles.
The next node of the value chain is the youth agripreneur transporter. Once the market has been identified by the marketers, the transporters deliver to the market. When you look at any business, the cost of transport accounts for over 40% of the costs. To be able to cut these costs, we decided that as youth in a particular village, they should be able to transport together. If we are transporting chicken, it doesn't matter whose chicken is being transported. But once we use the same transport mode, we reduce the cost that each person is supposed to incur to reach the customer. Secondly, having a youth that is dedicated for transport enables the other youth to concentrate on other things of production, so that we reserve that time instead of leaving your animals unattended to go and deliver one animal, and you come and find that you have made a loss for that entire cohort. The fifth node of the value chain that we have are the youth agripreneur vendors. These are charged with adding value, especially to white meat, and these run what we call bistros in the community. During the incubation here, you will realize in places like Nigeria, Waise, Chaliwajala, Shira, you will find structures of this kind, what we call a simple cart that the youth are using to be able to sell their white meat in a hygienic environment. As they sell the white meat, they are able to sell also the products of the other nodes of the value chain. They can sell the products of the market garden, They can sell the products of the youth agripreneur health promoter and those of the youth agripreneur marketer. The last node of the value chain is the youth agripreneur health promoter. We want to guarantee that whatever we produce at every node of the value chain, the quality is controlled, and we can trace where our product came from and what steps it went through. We maintain a zero waste environment so that we can replenish the environment. We can give back to the environment and contribute to its ecosystem.
Dr. Goodluck clarifies that with the white meat value chain linkage, they are able to accelerate their progress towards transforming lives.
So we are very proud of the value chain linkage because it enables us to achieve a number of things, including markets. We can guarantee that when our youth starts producing, they know who is going to buy their product. So we are linked and we provide market at the different nodes of the value chain. The second element is that because we are connected, we are able to share the risks of whatever business we are doing. And all of us, it's our business to see that every node succeeds. We end up supporting each one in the node to ensure that we all achieve as one. Is for us to be able to reduce the cost of doing our business, the cost of funding our businesses. Once we are all connected, we know that if the feeder and the producer receive money to increase their businesses, we are all responsible for ensuring that they make profit so that they are able to pay back. And therefore you find that when you are a vendor, you do not have to obtain meat at paying upfront. You only pay after you have sold. So this gives you an opportunity not to borrow at a higher interest rate, because we are in a community of trust.